Merle here again. Welcome back to Prairie Wings. This video is going to be a little bit shorter. All we're going to talk about in this one is, well, it's on the output side of the ECU. We've talked a whole bunch about the input, how this is all built. Check out those videos. But anyway, we are going to be talking about this IAC motor, and we're going to be looking at the wiring, how it was put in, as well as how we are going to get the ECU to control this. All right, the IAC is attached to the throttle body, so is the TPS. This this throttle body, I did modify the linkage coming into it, but the idle air control IAC and the TPS are matches of this, and this throttle body is actually off of a 94 to 98 3.8 liter V6 Mustang. And it worked out to be the appropriate size for this little engine. And so that is what we're using. Now, if we look at that IAC, you can see we have two wires going into it. So let's look at how that's wired. First of all, we'll talk really quick. This is a 2-wire, so there is no diode in this. So the polarity on it doesn't matter. One wire, we have a 12-volt feed to fuse 5, and the other wire we have to pin 14 pulse width modulated idle out 1. And we will have to tell the ECU how to get this thing to work. First of all, what I have to say is a lot of people really fight the IAC, when I have seen lots where people are trying to fight the idle control, and it really is bad injector data. So before you even go to this, make sure your injector data is good. First of all, I guess I'll back up and we'll see, we go into startup and idle, and we go to idle control. Now, this is a pulse width modulated, it's a 2-wire, and so if you look in the back here, when we do that, it says that we have to cycle the key. So that is not a big deal. We will be doing that lots. And all of the things that we do, we have to make sure we burn it to the computer, and make sure you take and file or hit file, save tune as, or save the tune so that you have a record of it on your laptop that's easy to find. So, I really like to use closed loop idle settings, but when you're first getting going, just do open loop until you get the tune fixed in. Like your VE table, all that kind of stuff fixed. And then you can go and chase getting this into a closed loop setup. But all you really need to do is make sure that you have this, and this is where it is set up, that you have that pulse width modulated idle out selected here, and when it starts, it is going to go to crank to run taper. So the IAC is gonna basically, we'll go into more of that stuff later on, into a higher RPM and then taper down within 5 seconds. And if we want to look here, the frequency, so you can have different frequency for the valves. And to start with this one, you can see here Ford Bosch valves typically operate 50 to 100 hertz. Well, guess what? I'm going to keep that at that because I am using a Ford valve. So I'll just burn that, and we will actually go cycle the key. When we get this running, we will make sure that's working, and I'm sure when I get these initial videos out there that I will show you more of that. But right now, that is what we are going to do. Setting up the IAC in Megasquirt is actually really easy, and I just appreciate that you take the time to check out these videos. Hopefully it's helped you understand what's going on with that valve. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.